Welcome to Pisto's world of stories. They say love is blind. But sometimes, it's also blindfolded. Amelia thought she found love in the arms of a janitor. Simple. Humble. Honest. But he was none of those things. And yet, he was everything she ever needed. This is not a fairy tale. This is the story of a man who lied to protect. And a woman who dared to love beneath the surface. Let's begin. In downtown Seattle, between the scent of stale coffee and the beep of grocery scanners, was Freshmart, a busy store with long hours and low pay. Amelia Brooks, 26, had been working there for 4 years. As the assistant manager. Calm under pressure. She had dreams once, publishing, traveling, opening a bakery. But bills kill dreams slowly. Then came him. Jayden. The janitor. Always quiet. Always sweeping. He barely made a sound, but his presence spoke volumes. He had no friends. No chit-chat. No eye contact. But Amelia noticed. Saying, "You're always the last to leave, her," she said. Jayden, briefly, said, "The dirt doesn't clean itself." There was something about his eyes. They looked tired. Like he'd lived 100 lives already. It started with coffee. Then conversations during staff breaks. And one rainy evening, he offered her his coat. Jayden, saying, "You don't seem like you belong here." Amelia replied him, "Neither do you." It was true. Jayden was too polished to be poor. Too articulate to be average. But Amelia didn't ask. She didn't need to. They started dating quietly. Amelia and her mother, Rachel Brooks, talking on the small cozy kitchen. "That janitor boy again?" Mrs. Rachel asked. "He makes me feel seen." Amelia said. "Seen is good. Safe is better. Be careful." Mrs. Rachel said. Jayden and his mother, Evelyn Cole, inside their home library, discussing. "This lie you live, do you really think love grows from it?" Mrs. Evelyn asked. "It's not a lie. It's a test," Jayden said. "Then hope she passes it," she said. Amelia and her father, Leonard Brooks, talking inside auto garage. "You lead with your heart. Just like your mom," Mr. Leonard said with smile. "She thinks I'm too trusting," Amelia said. "Sometimes trust reveals what fear hides," Mr. Leonard said. Late night walks with shared umbrellas. No money. No luxuries. Just time. And truth, at least, that's what she thought. On her birthday, he made her soup. On his, she bought him a second-hand book on philosophy. Jayden, softly, saying, "All I've ever wanted is this. You. Me. Quiet love." 6 months later, he proposed. With a paper ring, folded from a store receipt. Amelia, in tears, saying, "I don't care if we're broke forever. As long as we're broken together." And then, the changes began. Jayden started disappearing at night. He became tense. Distant. He would get calls, and walk out to answer them. Amelia followed him once. Only to see him get into a black SUV. Not a cab. Not a friend's car. An SUV with tinted windows. She asked questions. He gave vague answers. Saying, "I'm just helping someone out. Nothing illegal," he said. Amelia asked, saying, "You're not the man I married, are you?" Amelia finally had enough. One rainy Thursday, and so she followed him. He didn't go to the storage unit like he said. He went to a corporate tower downtown. Night Tech Holdings. One of the largest tech firms on the West Coast. She watched, as Jayden walked past security. Not as a visitor, but as someone who belonged. He greeted the receptionist by name. Took the executive elevator. Amelia's heart broke on the sidewalk. That night, she confronted him. Amelia, furious, saying, "You're not a janitor." Jayden, calmly, said, "No, I'm not." Amelia, saying, "You're the CEO of Night Tech. Why lie to me?" Jayden, saying, "Because I didn't want a woman who loved my title. I wanted a woman who'd love me, when I had nothing." He told her everything. He grew up poor, built night tech from his garage, lost his brother to greed, and ran the company in disguise to see who he could trust. Jayden said, "You passed every test, Amelia. You chose me when I had nothing." But for her, it wasn't a test, it was a betrayal. She left him. No yelling. No drama. Just a suitcase and silence. Weeks passed. Jayden didn't chase her. He respected her space. But every day, he wrote her a letter. 52 letters in total, all unread, all returned, until one day, she opened one and read, "Amelia, I never wanted to fool you. I just wanted to be loved for who I was beneath the money, the suits, the lies. You gave me that love. Now I only ask for one chance to earn it back, truthfully. I'll be in aisle 7. Right where we first spoke. Same mop. Same heart. Waiting." Amelia walked into Freshmart, heart pounding. There he was. Dressed like a janitor again. Holding that old mop. Smiling nervously. Jayden saying, "I don't want the suit. I don't want the empire. I just want the woman who made soup taste like a feast," he said calmly. Amelia, crying, saying, "Next time, tell me the truth from the beginning." Jayden saying, "Only if you promise to love me till the end." This time, the wedding was different. A small garden. Amelia's mother crying. Jayden wearing no tie. No pretense. He handed her a new ring, gold this time. But the same folded receipt from their first proposal was tucked in his pocket. Because love is about what remains. After everything else is stripped away. He pretended to be poor, to find something real. She loved a janitor, and married a king. And when the lies fell away, only love stood still. What would you do if the person you loved turned out to be someone completely different? Would you stay? Would you leave? Or would you start over? In aisle 7,